What's up, guys? Uh, I'm really bad about like forgetting that I should probably document the shit I'm doing because it's really fucking cool. Like the entirety of the FJ40 on the TJ frame body swap, that is awesome. Didn't document a single part of it, except for like Instagram pictures because I just forget and it's so much. And I used to have the GoPro and I would have to go on the computer and do it. I'm just doing shit with my phone now. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care if it's good content. It's literally just documentation for the cool shit I'm doing. The cool shit I'm doing right now is putting a Land Rover Series 2A, I think it's technically a Series 2A, onto a CJ5 frame. So I get an AMC 304 V8 automatic quadra-track with the low gear shit on it. Honestly, I didn't know it was all that when I got it. It was cheap. It was a V8 Jeep. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I got to thinking about it and I went out, took some measurements. Like, I'm pretty sure I can make this work. So here's the benefits of a Series 2 body swap. Series 2 bodies are they're puzzles. You got the firewalls, the bulkhead firewall is completely separate from everything else. Everything is a piece. And so you don't need to deal with the whole tub. You just deal with one piece at a time, which is what I've done. Now, I'm going to hit this button on my phone. Hopefully it works. This is a new phone. I think I can swap camera angles right now. Right now I'm in selfie mode. I think mid-video I can hit this button and it'll flip. It'll flip and it will show you where I'm at, which is bulkhead, fenders, grill, hood, mounted, not mounted, in place on the frame. They're not hard mounted yet. Soft, I'm going to call it soft mounted to the frame. And it's fucking cool, guys. Like, it just makes me want to keep working. Here we go. Look at that. Okay? That just looks fucking mean, y'all. That's a baby tire. I think it kind of looks cool with the little baby tire on it. But it's going to go up to a 33 at the very least. Maybe a 35 if I can find a 16 or 17 inch rim that I like. But it's just so fucking cool, y'all. This is what I got. The bulkhead was pretty rusty in the floors. And that's fine because I kind of have to redesign the floors. Well, on the passenger side anyway. The passenger side really ate into the engine here. So you can see I had to cut this all out to make room for this header. And there's the valve cover right there. So it's going to be a bitch if I ever need to pull the valve cover off. It's going to be an issue. But I also think that I'm going to design something that's like that I can just unbolt and take off to access this portion in here if I need to. And that's pretty much okay. First off, see, this is why I should like record as I go. This was the original bulkhead mount on the Series 2 frame. It slides up into that thing right there, and then a bolt goes through that hole and into this long ass outrigger that comes out. Well, that's not how it's gonna work on this CJ5 frame. So what I did was I took these thick. This was all just like scrap metal, and it's what I had, and I made it work. So really thick, heavy duty angle, welded where I could, basically. And it's the whole bulkhead's just sitting on this, and then this is sitting on this big hunk of metal right here, which is sitting partly on the original outrigger and partly on the frame. And I'm gonna weld in more another outrigger basically on the other side of this one for even more support. And then I'll bolt that down. It's gonna be hard bolted, maybe with a little rubber bushing mat stuff like this in between it. And then that'll be hard mounted and I can move on to everything else that needs to be done. The grill, I got the grill here. It's sitting on two wooden blocks, little 4x4s. I'm pretty sure it's like up as high as it needs to be for everything to look right. So I'm gonna get a big, I'm just gonna replace these with metal 4x4s. or whatever I can find from the scrapyard. Hopefully there's something just big and hanging out, you know, there. I might have, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I have, nope, that one's too big. That one's too big. Anyways, I'll figure something out. I'm gonna run like a whole beam across here to rest the grill on. It's gonna be real fucking cool, guys. So just follow along if you want, cause it's gonna be cool. The next thing I'm doing is getting the seat box in, and there's like a floor support that'll come out to like here. And then it'll support the seat boxes. And then I'll, the rear tub is going to be the hard part. I need to move this axle back, I think 3 inches to make the wheelbase right. And then I'm going to have to actually like have friends to come over and help. And the plan is to get the whole, oh, see, I can just hit. The plan is to get the whole body on there, and then like make all the mounting points and do all of that, and then take it all apart again, and then focus on frame, because the frame's in really good condition. So I want to blast it, paint it, make it look really good. I got a disc brake kit for the front. What else do I have to do to the front? It's leaking oil on the rear main seal, so I'm gonna have to pull the whole transmission off. But it's not gonna be that big a deal because it's not gonna have a body on it. It's really easy to fuck with transmissions when there's no body on the thing, you know? And it's just, like I said, it's a perfect body swap candidate because, first of all, it was real cheap. It's gonna be a real cheap project. And I love the way old rusty shit looks, and I want to make it run and drive and be fast, and I want people to be like, how is that thing running? And I'd be like, because I fucking built it. That's why. People see my FJ40 going 75 down the interstate, and they're like, what? What is going on here? How is it going so fast? I was driving on the interstate the other day, and I swear this guy looked at me, and he said, how are you going so fast? I saw he mouthed it, tears in his eyes, tears rolling down his cheeks. Big guy, strong guy. He mouthed it to me. He said, "How are you going so fast?" And I looked at him. I said, it's because it's not actually a 1972, 76, 73. I don't fucking know. It's not actually an FJ40. It's an '05 Wrangler under here, baby. And an '05 Wrangler can go 75 on the interstate without it feeling like a death trap. And then he was looking at me too long and he got in a wreck. That's a real story. It really happened. That's it. I like to end every video with the story. That was the story, and that was a lie, because I don't think I've ever ended a video with a story. Fuck, why am I such a liar? Anyways, you fell for it. You fell for it because this is the first video you watched, and I don't know why you've watched it for 8.5 minutes. I don't know why you did that, but thank you. Anyways, like, subscribe, do whatever. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Doesn't matter to me. Not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for you.